Hey guys, Ocean RDC here. Gonna do my long-awaited deck profile video. Like I say, I never like doing deck profile videos with proxy cards, so I finally am down to the acceptable amount for myself, which is 3 or less. I think I have one proxy in here actually. So yeah, guys, gonna do that quick deck profile video for you. It is Inzektors. Inzektor is one of those decks that is going to be very much taking off in this format. Um, but I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it for you guys. Let's start off. There's going to be 3 Inzektor Hornet, and that is where my proxy lies. The 3rd Inzektor Hornet is presumably still on its way. Nonetheless, 3 Inzektor Hornet is an absolute must in an Inzektor deck. If you don't run 3, you shouldn't be playing the deck. The deck is just so very versatile and based around like 3s of every one of the main cards. So you have to run 3. But yeah, gotta run 3 Inzektor Hornet. The next is 3 Inzektor Dragonfly. Now 3 Inzektor Dragonfly basically is like the great card in Inzektors. When you have Inzektor Hornet, you attach an Inzektor card to it as an equip card, and then yeah, basically you equip Hornet to it is the only thing you really need to do. Hornet's effect, when you send it as it's equipped to the graveyard, you get to blow up 1 card. And then Inzektor Dragonfly's effect, when an equip card is sent from it, you get to special summon 1 Inzektor from your deck. So that just makes like a really good play. It makes busted plays. Makes it so easily able to exe and just start spamming over and just start killing your opponent. The next is 3 Inzektor Centipede. Inzektor Centipede, the great card in here. Even though it's common, still a great card. Basically, its effect is almost the same. When an equip card is sent from this card to the graveyard or whatever, it gets to add 1 Inzektor card from your deck to the hand. Such a great card, 1600 beater. And then when you equip it with, what is this guy? Yeah, with Inzektor Hornet, same rules apply. Send Hornet, pop a card, then you get to add 1 from your hand, from your deck to your hand. Inzektor Hornet, well, basically it gains the attack points as well, so it makes it a nice little 21 beater just in case you're not ready to pop or whatever. This is great when you like expecting a Gorge drop and they hit 21 and you're like, alright, well, I'm going to pop, kill, I'm going to add to my hand. So yeah, 3 Inzektor Centipede, absolutely necessary. Next is 1 Inzektor Gigamantis. Gigamantis is different from the rest of the Inzektors. First of all, it's level 6. Second of all, it's 2400 attack. Third of all, its effect applies from the hand. This card can attach itself to an Inzektor on the field, and then that Inzektor that it's equipped to is now 2400 attack points. So it's a really great card to make a beater out of any Inzektor, preferably Dragonfly. And like I said, with Centipede, you can actually add this to your hand after popping with Hornet. So it's such a great card. You can run 2 in this deck. I don't run 2 right now. I probably would run 2. But as of right now, I only run 1 Gigamantis, and it works great. So, 1 Mantis. The next, guys, is 2 Max C. 3 would be nice. I think it might be too much. But as of right now, 2 Max C is really great. If you're able to get him before the YCS Atlanta, then you're probably in the green. But if you weren't able to, I guess that's okay as well. Just make sure, if you don't have any Maxis, you need to get these first and foremost, because this format is going to run rampant, and Maxi is basically that great card that's going to be able to hold down your opponent's deck, or let you go off on them because you draw so much because of it. But yeah, Maxi, basically, I'll explain the effect if you don't know it. If your opponent's going to special, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, and for this turn, every time your opponent special summons, you get to draw a card. That creates a lot of draw power, especially when you're playing against Windup, because that, what's that called? That hand loop that they do will not loop anything down out of your hand. Your hand will basically plus, because they special more before dropping 1 out of your hand than than anything. So you'll be plussing, they won't be able to do anything. But not only that, like I said, maxis are just great against Dino Rabbit, this and that, yada yada. So yeah, if you don't have maxis, go get maxis, guys. I did, so everyone else should too. Okay, so then next, I run triple Valor, guys. Valor still very, very key in these decks. If you don't drop Maxi on them, you should drop Valor on them just to stop their effects, just so they don't get everything off. And not to mention, it's a great light because if you run like BLS, like I do, you definitely need a good light to pop, to send to the graveyard and get set up for a BLS play. So yeah, Valor, very, very well. Don't really need to explain that. Next is 2 Spirit Reaper. Guys, 2 Spirit Reaper is very, very nice in this deck. Not only is it a level 3, but it's also dark, so for an Allure drop, it's a great card. Not to mention, it just sits on the field, lets you get a great stall, before, unless, like, if you didn't draw into the Inzektors that you needed, or, you're not set up for your combo right away, Spirit Reaper is just a great card. Not to mention, if you're popping your opponent completely, if you had either set or you have it in your hand, oh my god, here comes Spirit Reaper, then pokes them, and then they get to mill a card. Well, they pop card from their hand. So, great card, Spirit Reaper, and then you can overlay, being like, you can't get to my Spirit Reaper, because I already overlaid with it. So, great card. Next is Sangan. Guys, Sangan, Banless didn't hit it. So, to much of our surprise, it did not get hit. So, continue to run it, because Sangan is busted, especially in this format. Sangan can go get, you can go get Hornet, can go get Dragonfly, can go get Valor, Reaper, so many of these guys, Maxi, so, very, very good card. Not to mention, I plan on running Tour Guides in this deck. I just need to get the Tour Guides first, and Sangan will become even that much more busted. So yeah, Sangan. Next is Dark Arm Dragon, aka Dad. Guys, the ability to control the graveyard is very, very easily maintained. So the fact that you can run Dad in this deck is very easy. All you have to do is just go get him, basically. You draw into him, and then you can eventually maintain the graveyard. And eventually here comes Dad, popping the exact same way as the Inzektors do. So Dad is just that great 2800 beater that, will just add on to the killing. And then, like I said, guys, BLS. BLS, great card. 1 light, 1 dark. Valor and any other card in this deck. And then, I really don't need to explain those effects. Everyone knows them. Great 3k beater, kills twice. So, yeah. That's it for the spell, guys. The monsters. The spells, guys, I run 2 duality. 2, not 3. 3 probably overkills this deck, simply because you need to special in this deck. It's not like an absolute must, but if you duality into a Dragonfly, you really can't do too much, and the play becomes dead. So 2 duality. So yeah, really don't explain that much. Guys, 1 Heart of Clear Water. Heart of Clear Water. It was explained to me how well this card is, with Centipede, and I believe it is very good, which is why I run 1 of them, only 1. Great card. If it's equipped to a 1300 or more, it's destroyed. Basically, that's the only effect that you need. Because Centipede, if an equipped card is sent from it to the graveyard, you can search. So basically, this is like search draw for the Inzektors, if you have like the necessary stuff. So yeah. Next, guys, 3 MST. With everything running rampant lately, back row wise, you gotta run full MST. I really can't say much more about that. Decrees, all that crazy stuff. Skill drain, running rampant. They're gonna be like, okay, well, game 1 they get killed by Inzektors. Game 2 they're gonna be like, alright, well, I'm inside in skill drain. And then, alright, well, I run triple MST, so I'm just gonna start getting rid of that crap. Let you eat 1,000 each time. So yeah, MST very, very vital in this deck. Next is 1 Allure, guys. 1 Allure, Starks, gotta run Allure. If you don't, you slap yourself, really. One allure, preferably ulti first, because common's kind of boring. Yeah. So yeah. Next, guys, is just like the regular staple stuff. Monster Reborn, a Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Foolish Burial, Book of Moon, and Pot of Avarice. I mean, I really don't need to explain any of this. Like I said, it's all staple. So, yeah, just run all that stuff. On to the traps, guys. I run Triple Solemn, 2 Solemn Warning, 1 Judgment. Just because, like I said, you can't go wrong playing this. So, yeah. Really don't need to say too much more about that. Guys, one Phoenix Chain. Run 2 is more preferable. I don't have to. I had to. I sold one. So yeah, and actually it's going up again. So yeah, Phoenix Chain. If anyone has one is willing to trade it, I need it. But nonetheless, I run Phoenix Chain. You should run 2. Next is 1 Deep Prison. Deep Prison is still very good in this format. Don't know why anybody wouldn't run it. It's just so good. So yeah, guys, 1 Call. Yeah, I mean, everyone knows how good you can chain with this, and then you can just go off. And then 1 Torrent, guys. You can run 2. I'm not getting on anybody for running 2, because I would run 2 if I had to. So yeah, 2 Torrent, just such a great card, just because they let us have 2, so I'd run 2 if I had it. Next, guys, my extra deck, I run 2, number 10, or number 20, right? Number 20. Great card, Insect, regardless. And level 3, you pitch, everyone goes up by 3. Such a great card. If you're spamming like the entire field and then you just end with this, just detach and then everyone goes up. So that's an extra 1,500 if you have like 5 monsters. So I mean, I would not consider that losing, regardless of whether he's 1,800 or not. So such a great card. Next is 1 Leviathan Dragon. Just because basically, guys, 3s run this deck. This is all 3s, so you gotta have rank 3s. Leviathan Dragon, gotta have it. Next is Levier, level 3. Like I said, pitch. Bring back a card from the banished zone, I guess you call it. And yeah, you just plus off that way. Such a great card. And then 1 Wind Up Zen Mains, guys. Zen Mains, I really can't say much about it. If you run Zen Mains, then you're pretty cool. So, yeah, everyone needs to run Zen Mains. Like I said, everyone needs to run Max C's. So, yeah, run all that. And then the last, guys, I'm run level 8 Synchros, Stardust, Scrap Dragon, and Colossal. Basically just because Synchro is still not dead yet, and then I can summon Dad and then drop Valor and then go 8 into one of these guys if I need to. So yeah, still very plausible. As you can tell, the extra deck is not full, but it's very, I guess it's very flexible. Right now, the only 2 things that I'm missing right now are 2 number 30 Acid Golem, just because they're great walls for running. But anyways, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Just rate, comment, subscribe, I guess. Just let me know what you guys think of the video. Comment down below. I know a lot of you guys are like new viewers. I've got a lot of new subscribers lately, so I thank you guys for that. But yeah, if you see me, catch me on Duel Network. Duel me, please. If you catch me anywhere else, yeah, don't be afraid to come up to me, ask for advice, this and that. All right, guys. So it's been Ocean. I'll see you guys later.